Today we are building a bar. Why? Why not? Actually, there is a reason why I'm building a bar. It's for my wife. She asked me to build a portable bar that she can take to her wine events. The bar couldn't be any longer than 1.6 meters, and I've tried to make it as budget friendly as possible using fence posts, fence palings and wood framing. The plan was to have a top serving bench, then a working bench, and on the bottom a storage shelf. I'm using a pocket hole jig to pre-drill all my holes for the screws. As you can see, I've done already all my pre-cuttings and now I'm putting the frame together. I'm using all the leftover cut-off to make some bracing in the middle. The height of the bar is going to be 1.2 meters, so for the corners I've used two fence posts, 2.4 meter lengths, and cut them in half. Once I've made two identical rectangular frames, I've put them together with 4 studs across. Now that the frame is steady enough, I've screwed on the 4 corners on the bottom some wheels with brakes. And just like that, I've got a frame that I can move around. Now I can start screwing all the cross section that I've pre-cut. And the same thing goes for both sides. The frame is basically completed. Now it's time to do all the pre-cutting for the fence paling to start covering all the sides. I've done the left side already and here I'm screwing the front. I just want to spend 10 seconds disclaiming that I'm not a carpenter and I never worked with wood before. I'm just someone who likes to give it a go at anything that I can do with my hands, and I love to learn new skills. Alright, back to the build. I've used all the cut-off palings to create the top working bench and the bottom shelf. And for the serving bench, I've just cut at 45 some premium plywood 300mm wide. Now, because these things started to get a bit heavy, I've decided to cut 4 holes on the sides to use as a grab handle to make it easy to carry. Finally, I can start sanding down the whole thing and get ready for paint. This process was very time consuming, sanding down the whole front and all 3 benches. The fence paling I've used, they come very rough, so I kept sanding it down until the surface felt very smooth. The final stage of this DIY project is painting it. I've used some varnish and for a color I've chosen satin maple. I've done 2 coats everywhere and 3 coats on the serving bench, and this is the final result.
It's definitely wife approved.
Check out here my DIY playlist.